What do you think you're most known for? Your acting, your music, or the controversy that surrounds you?
My big mouth. My big mouth. I got a big mouth. Can't help it. I talk from my heart. I'm real. You know what I'm saying? Whatever comes, comes. All the society is doing is leeching off the ghetto. They use the ghetto for their pain, for their sorrow, for their culture, for their music, for their happiness, for their movies. I want when they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther, you know? Every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like, they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. They know what I'm going to say. And even if I get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that what we're supposed to do? I'm not saying I'm gonna rule the world or I'm gonna change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world.
You are listening to
Milagro, baby. Milagro Grams. International Nino. Mia. Nigga Billy.
Ride with the mob.
People, it is Monday, August 5th. And I know you looking at this screen like, bitch, what the fuck is this? The screen was not changed because Cardi B tried to use me for her rollout. Yes, Cardi B tried to use me for her motherfucking rollout. And the time that I would have spent fixing the screen, changing the screen, was spent meditating. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I don't even know. Is my motherfucking internet working? Is it working? Because, bitch, I'm trying to be on Twitter and it don't even look like it's working. Let me see. Okay. There you go. It wasn't working at first. But anyway, yeah, let me tell y'all what happened. Because I was trying to go to my tweet so I could show you. So, we going to get into this simply because Cardi not even on my lineup today. And I'm only going to mention this because I want y'all to see how she was trying to make me a part of her rollout. But, bitch, she not on my lineup. She not in my title. Girl, like I said, go to work. The fuck? So I'm really about to get into this and skim over it. Look over that shit like terms and conditions. Because, bitch, I'm finna really show you how insignificant this dumbass shit really be. Like, nobody cares, bitch. So let me tell you what happened. I'm sitting up here minding my business, and the New York Post captured this video, or they obtained footage of Cardi B hollering outside of a motherfucking car window because somebody was getting into it with this lady and they felt like she was acting like a Karen. Okay. Cardi B gets into it with them. The New York Post puts it out. People on social media repost it and they say, you know, days after Cardi B announces that she's pregnant, she's out here, you know, hooping and hollering. Cardi B goes online and talking about, this was July 28th. Y'all trying to make me look bad. Bitch, you still was pregnant and acting stupid, right? Child. So then Cardi allegedly was in the airport, and I don't even know when this bullshit happened, but somebody just sent the clip. So this man said he was in the airport and he was trying to take pictures of Cardi B. He saw her and he was like, hey, I'm a fan. My platform, you know, it's full of people that fuck with you. Can I record you? She wasn't feeling the shit. So he decides, well, it's still a public place, so I'm about to film the environment, and if she ends up in my footage, oh fucking well. So he was trying to be slick about it, right? Okay, cool. So he starts filming. Or he takes the phone out, rather. He alleges that Cardi B snatches the phone, throws it across the room, runs over to it, stomps on it, brings it back to security, and says, delete them videos. The nigga then squares up with security like, bitch, you got me fucked up. And then that's his story, that, you know, this is what she did to me one day. So I quote tweeted the video of her sitting up acting a fool outside the car. And I put the video of the man saying what happened with the phone. And I said, child, apparently Cardi B acts like a child on and offline. Bitch, why the fuck did Kim Barbie feel the need to say something to me? Cardi already motherfucking blocked me, right? Okay, he's supposed to be her social media liaison, and we ain't supposed to have no dealings. He think I hate her so much, and blah, 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 blah. So I'm just like, first of all, why the fuck is you talking to me? These people have been attacking me for weeks, okay? I guess I was supposed to say something crazy when the divorce and the pregnancy news came out so that they could try to use me for the role out there, but I didn't. So now they trying to do this dry shit. Bitch. What? So, you see me saying Cardi B apparently clowns and behaves like a child on and offline. He gonna say, you trying to be funny, but Cardi B was defending those two girls in the Tesla from a Karen, harassing them and calling them black ass bitches. And the other video describes someone trying to get pictures after she asked them not to. I know that you're supposed to dislike her or whatever, but come on now. You come on now! And the reason why I'ma address this is because, bitch, I can't let these narratives rock. You come on now. Get out my face. Turn your phone down. I'm about to hoop and holler. Because, bitch, I was on my way to eat my motherfucking Popeyes before you started fucking with me. Leave me alone. Okay? Then, Cardi on her fucking page hollering about, these bitches be trying to be funny. The universe is funny. That's what the fuck is funny. Because, see, this black ass bitch shit, and you trying to make her a martyr off of my back, bitch, I am colored. I ain't going for it. Hell no. Hell no. This bitch ain't nobody's fucking great Mexican hope. The fuck is y'all got going on in y'all damn brains? First of all, what happened when I said, Cardi, you don't need to talk to them people like that. Even if you paid $3,000 for them to do the pyrotechnics. Bitch, I said you shouldn't have really talked to them people like that. What did y'all tell me? Kim Barbie included. Well, she paid a certain amount of money and she felt like this and she felt like that. So, oh well. Didn't y'all say, oh well, when I took up for the common person, common man, working man, blue collar man. But now, you want to tell me that Cardi B hanging out of motherfucking windows, hooping and hollering, challenging people to fights and shit because somebody else called somebody some black ass bitches. Well, I think everybody should mind their business because that lady that called somebody a black ass bitch, child, she paid $3,000 for the apartment and she said that was her driveway. Y'all need to shut the fuck up. She paid a lot of money. Ain't that what y'all said? Ain't that what y'all said? So you see how God will make a fool out of you hoes? Stop playing with me, bitch. I win every time. Stop talking to me. And that reality is the only reason why I address this shit, because bitch, you played yourself. Stop talking to me. They said black praise. Black praise. So I don't like it. Right. Like, girl, go on with this bullshit. So anyway, here he go. Cardi B acted like this for this reason and that reason. I don't give a fuck what your reason is. And what I told Kim Barbie was, baby, I'm about to eat my Popeyes and you don't even dislike me for real. And I understand that's your friend, so you don't like certain shit that I be saying about her. But baby, you don't even need to talk to me if this is the case, because I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. You supposed to dislike her. Why am I supposed to dislike her? What narrative is this week? Why am I supposed to dislike Cardi B? What would I gain from liking or disliking her? Please, help me understand. The whole thing about it is, you and Cardi get so caught the fuck up and being hurt by what I gotta say, or your feelings to be hurt, or it bothers y'all to whatever fucking degree. So instead of listening to the message, you hoes want to run off and, try to gaslight and shit. I don't give a fuck what happened with the lady. Cardi B is pregnant. So is it smart for her to be hanging out of car windows and fussing with bitches? She told somebody, the woman from Runaway, bitch, I'll fuck you up. The bitch say, get out. Cardi ain't got out the car yet. But here goes my whole point. Why would you put yourself in that predicament? You're literally pregnant with a child. Even if you weren't, you have kids you need to get back to in a life that you need to live yourself. People are fucking crazy. You do reckless shit. Y'all remember her getting in the robe and getting in the car talking about I pull up on bitches? You always doing stupid ass shit. So when I come back and say the bitch act like a child on and offline, I mean that and I stand on that. And you ain't finna correct me or check me about this shit. She always hooping and hollering online, being immature, fussing and cussing and shit. And then, bitch, you sitting outside the window talking about what's up. Acting like you want to fight somebody about some shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. Right? Ain't you the one online always talking about mind your motherfucking business? You don't want people in your shit. And so you should have been in your car. You should have rolled up your damn window and you should have kept it pushing. Because the difference between you and that woman standing outside was that she's not a public figure. So when you got in her motherfucking business, bitch, you was all the way out of control. But when you do the shit that you do on social media and it's documented as a public figure and we talk about it, bitch, that's something different entirely. So I don't even understand why the fuck you have an opinion at all and why you inserted yourself in that situation. You are a hypocrite. So Ken trying to come to me and tell me why she did what she did don't change the facts. Even the situation with the man. And I'm about to play both of these videos for y'all. And then we're about to get up off this dumbass shit. And then we ain't talking about Cardi for the rest of this motherfucking episode. The man that says Cardi B allegedly snatched his phone and destroyed his property. I can understand if Cardi felt agitated because she didn't want to be filmed and he was still trying to do it in a roundabout way. I get being agitated about that. But see, in public places, you don't have no jurisdiction over that. So it's not right, but it's okay. You pay security to do a job. So security should have been afforded the opportunity to secure you and, do what they needed to do to make sure that you weren't on the camera or you weren't filmed or whatever else. So taking someone's phone, regardless of the fact that she had a right to be upset about being filmed against her will, does not justify destroying their property and taking their shit from them. End of discussion. So Kim Barbie, when you try to come and, like I said, challenge me or correct me or tell me and explain to me why she did what she did, what you're missing is, or what you're purposely acting dense about, is the fact that my argument is not about what she's upset about. It's the way that she handles the situation. And it was very fucking childish. So what are we talking about? You told me the other video describes someone trying to get pictures after she asked them not to. So she gets to snatch their phone and destroy their property? That's not how that works. Grow the fuck up. I said what I said. Let's go ahead and get into these motherfucking clips, bitch.
I need to pay my shit. Stop taking pictures. Stop taking pictures in my driveway. You whack ass. You're arresting them, so. You're putting the cops and you arrest them. You touched their car. I saw you. I recorded you.
Me too.
I recorded you. You up for real.
So, bitch, I'll fuck you up for real. Bitch, I recorded you. That didn't have nothing to do with you. You are literally cars ahead in other people's fucking business, inserting yourself and then threatening people. And I call you childish, and your social media liaison comes and tells me, I know you're supposed to dislike Cardi. What? Why the fuck is you mad that this shit gets out and I be saying what I gotta say? What, you mad at me or you mad at her? You don't be mad at what I said. You mad that I got the ability to say it because she created the content. It is what it is, Papa. Chin up, buttercup.
I need to pay my shit. Stop taking pictures in my driveway. You whack ass. You're arresting them, so. You're putting the cops and you arrest them. You touched their car. I saw you. I recorded you.
Me too.
I recorded you. You up for real.
That's Cardi B.
And you heard the lady say, get out. I fuck you up for real, bitch. She said, get out. Tell Cole ain't got out there goddamn car yet. The sources tell me she put a seatbelt on. This shit is crazy than a motherfucker out here. Okay, and she fucking sat there. But my whole point is, you are very immature and childish because the way that this world is going, babe, you don't know what the hell that lady might have had on her. That lady could have came over there, God forbid, and bopped you upside your motherfucking head with an axe, bitch. While you over here threatening people and challenging people. I don't go out looking for trouble. I just feel like I'm gonna mind my business. I'm gonna live my motherfucking life. If I'm put in a situation where I gotta defend myself, then we're gonna go for what we know. But bitch, I ain't getting up in people's business hooping and hollering with no hoe from across 3 motherfucking cars about if I saw her touch a car and da 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 da. Girl, hell no. The fuck? And you supposed to be pregnant. So on a normal day, that behavior is ridiculous. But you need to be in a stress-free environment. I feel like Cardi B should have rolled that window up, or at best rolled it down a little bit to be nosy. But really should have sat back in that seat, kicked her goddamn feet up, and sipped on a goddamn Sprite or something until your car pulled off. I mean, anything else is just crazy. Now let's get into this story from this nigga from the airport.
So I'm like, oh shit, that's Cardi B. I walk up to her. I'm like, do you mind being in the video, or can I take a picture with you? My fans fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? It'll be good for the vlog, whatever. She look at me, look away. But it was one of them like, you know what I'm saying? So and the assistant was just like, she not really in the mood to take pictures right now.
Oh, me.
So I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm a vlog. I'm a vlog my surroundings. She could be in the camera. She ain't gotta say shit to my camera.
Yeah.
That's, you know what I'm saying? That's legal, ain't it? So I'm like, fuck it. I'm a still vlog. Like, fuck you. You ain't gotta say nothing to me. As soon as I pull my camera out, within the blink of an eye, Cardi B grabs my phone, tosses my shit across the fucking airport. This is in front of everybody. Runs to my shit, stomping the fuck out my phone.
Okay. She got a big ass security guard on. My mama be lying.
So what did he just describe? He asked Cardi, can I film you? She said no. He said, all right, but I'm still finna really low-key film your ass because you in this environment and I can film the environment, which was well within his rights. I understand that a nigga found a slick way to do it and she ain't like it. But like I said, you can't do that. If you saw Beyonce at Target, shout out to Target, and you said, Beyonce, can I take your picture? And she said, no, get the fuck away from me. You still could film her in Target. You know that, right? Like, you literally could still record in fucking Target. You could be like, hey, I'm in Target with Beyonce. You could literally do that. She has no jurisdiction over that fucking establishment. All she could do is continue fucking walking. You can't be up on her body. You can't be touching her. You can't be, like, harassing her and shit. But you can turn on your camera, film your environment. You could literally turn your shit around and be like, hey, I'm in here with Beyonce. You could zoom in on her and everything. She just literally would have to be upset about it. And it sucks, but that's just the reality of the situation. So even though she did not like it, you have absolutely no right to take someone's property and then destroy it. This man describes her taking his phone, throwing it across the airport, stomping on the fucking phone, and then handing it to her security guard to delete things out of it. And so I reposted and say the bitch is acting like a child on and offline. And this nigga is talking to me and I'm still trying to figure out why. There is no justification, Ken. At the end of the day, you about to just have to say you don't like me because I'm a real bitch. I ain't said nothing wrong. Nigga, the shit is out of line. It's stupid. Bitch, grow the fuck up. The fuck?
Like a big D tackle or something. On me, he big.
Cardi B's like, she picked up the phone and hands it to him, like, you know, delete all that shit. So he's going through the media.
He's actually going through your phone.
Yeah, he's going through the phone. He deleting shit from, like, you know, the weekend. I'm like, chill out, bro. You know what I'm saying? He said something real slick, like real sly, like, you better walk off, I'll beat your ass or some shit like that.
Okay.
So I turn around like, huh? I say, B-Lou, hold this. Don't miss a thing. I walk up to him like, what's good? You know, we squaring up.
You really fucked up, nigga. You catch these hands.
So we going back and forth.
It's middle of the airport on my mama. Everybody watch.
I'm in his face, you know, I'm spitting in his face, all that. We going back and forth, like, what's good? But the police come, they start separating us and shit. And long story short, we just walk out.
And that's what happened down at the airport. Child, get this bitch out my damn face with the bishop. Okay, so once again, trying to use me for a motherfucking rollout, trying to get me to have a conversation about that and tweet about that and go back and forth so that y'all could try to make her look like the fucking hero again. When I was just standing up for motherfuckers, y'all said it was a price on integrity. Now all of a sudden the bitch can justify, coming at a bitch about calling somebody black ass bitches. Girl, I ain't got time for that bullshit. Y'all asses wanted that pregnancy news to be bigger than what it was. I think y'all thought it was going to gain more traction. Y'all been trying to make people care more. I've been seeing the headlines. I see Cardi down in the comment section on the Jasmine brand talking about she not looking for child support. He's always been helpful, blah, 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 blah. We do not care. You need to go ahead and do your damn music, okay? Yeah. And then I feel like you trying to deflect from that motherfucking Sun article. The blind item said that your ass was in foreclosure. You was about to lose that motherfucking house in Atlanta. You said it was all a lie. These bitches can't see me in real estate. That's what you said. Okay, well then the Sun ran a report and said, well, the Atlanta house, we got the paperwork, baby. They about to take this house. You didn't cuss them out of nothing. You revealed some text messages that show that you in bed with the bitch that put Brittany in the goddamn conservatorship. Telling your goddamn business like a damn fool looking stupid. Then she gonna delete the shit because she realized she looked like a fucking fool. She showed us text messages and they having a conversation about a New Jersey property and a property she bought her mama and a property in LA. Why is you explaining to the internet your business, bitch, dumbass? Then the shit ain't say nothing about Atlanta, and that's the motherfucking house that's finna get taken. I don't even know why you entertaining that shit because you been telling people you don't like Atlanta. So it's not a shock that that house then went to shit. But you always trying to, act like you just got it and all that, da-da-da. Cardi, get in the motherfucking booth, bitch. Bye. Bye. Like, I just think this whole thing was absolutely crazy. That shit was crazy, girl. I will not be used as Cardi's motherfucking rollout, and she will not be made into a martyr off my motherfucking back, bitch. I do not feel like being a part of Cardi's rollout this week. Okay, and so I fucking I put the pictures out of you pregnant. I know you probably mad that it was me because I do think that I rushed your pregnancy announcement with those photographs. I think you always was gonna announce it, but I don't think you was gonna announce it like that. This bitch online talking about, I'm so glad y'all know I'm pregnant. I was tired of wearing them skirts. Bitch, why you was online lying? How the fuck, let me clock your motherfucking ass again before I leave. How the fuck was you happy that we know you pregnant when bitch people was asking if you was pregnant and telling you that your hormones had you tripping and you told them now? Well, so what the fuck you was lying for? You never had to tell your business. You just never had to answer. What the fuck you was lying for? You ain't happy that we know you pregnant, bitch. You trying to pretend like you happy because I put the motherfucking pictures out, bitch. Girl, anyway. So I think you might be mad about that. But at the end of the day, girl, that ain't no reason to try to drive motherfucking pick. If you got me blocked, what the fuck is you subtweeting for? Talking about bitches trying to be funny. And then Ken talking about you trying to be funny. Bitch, you see a bitch, call a bitch a bitch. Who you talking to? And furthermore, the only motherfucker trying to be funny was you hoes. Cardi, you been trying to be funny this whole time about JT and Ice Spice sales. And fucking Christopher Columbus, your ass too. The people that discovered the motherfucking beat. Y'all asses. Yeah, y'all been trying to be funny all motherfucking week. Oh, well, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Ain't you the same one that said that Nicki was having problems with loans and homes and shit? So what the fuck is you talking about? I don't know why y'all think y'all can run this whole motherfucking world and motherfucking Twitter and Instagram. No. No. They said Christopher Columbus, Ken Columbus, Cardi Columbus, okay? Because they, ever since Cardi discovered the fucking studio, she ruined the whole country. Then stole off motherfucking culture and then set up here and ruined the whole goddamn thing. We the motherfucking pilgrims, okay? And this is what's going on. So anyway, that's your Cardi B news for today. Cause bitch, like I said, you ain't on my motherfucking lineup, ho. Trying to use me today for a motherfucking rollout. Girl, Candy, take it away. You gotta pick it up, Candy. Ooh. You ain't got enough Al. Man. Candy. You really gonna ruin your legacy like this? I can't even think straight, bitch. Candy need her ass whooped, bitch. I know you fucking lied to me. Candy. Maybe you need to rework the note, okay? You need to have a couple of different ways to sing this line when you just feel like you can't hit it. When you rehearse that last time before you go on stage, if you cannot hit that hoe, you need to bring it down. Maybe the truth I can reveal. I don't know. I don't know what you want to do with it or where you want to take it. But maybe you need to drop that bitch down a little bit. Because trying to... Hold on. Let me see what happened after the speculation brought the stairs. But... Secret. No, ma'am. That's out of control. So listen, that's not gonna work. That is not going to work. They said she had the right idea in the beginning. And it's the way she came back secret. Like she had control of the whole thing. That was the sickest part. Your delusions. So listen, Candy. The notes got caught up in the wig. I don't think it could get around the front part of this leprechaun unit that you have on. And we hate it. Okay? So you need to lip sync like Ashley Simpson. Okay? When the phone rings, I hear you. In the darkness, a clear view. You need to get one. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, it's the hair, like it's giving, like she's supposed to be courageous, but this is before the lion actually got there. So it still feels cowardly, is the thing. So I want to root for you, Candy, but you don't allow me to. I don't want to hear that shit. I do not want to hear that shit. Q over here talking about Candy recovered and she posted a different video tonight. I can't deal with no wishy-washy pussy, okay? Listen. When you go in your phone because you want to bust a good nut, do you want the bitch that suck your dick out right most of the time or the one who gonna do it right for sure, okay? Do you want the pussy that sometimes the shit get wet, but like sometimes like they really don't do it? What do you want? Okay, I don't have time for that bullshit. Every time I look up, Candy is giving out this inconsistent ass pussy. And I can't take it no more, okay? Somebody said that they want the head hunter, the eater. Okay then. Somebody said come back to me Lucky Charms. Listen, it just is what it is. Candy, why you didn't practice that before y'all went out there? I would imagine that singers know when their voice just is out for the day. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not even reading that. All right, you guys. So listen. I would like to formally start a protest. I don't know if we need to do this online. I don't know. And I'm the type of person that's against just walking outside and nothing happening. But I have felt compelled in this moment to do anything that I need to do to make this stop. So I don't know if I need to get a poster board. I already got a Sharpie and I could borrow some crayons from the kids. And so do we write on the poster board or what? I don't know. All I know is Michael Jackson deserves better. Okay? You know what? Mike, look at Michael. He would not do that. Y'all look at this. This is foolishness. This is foolishness. People, let me tell you what made me mad. The fucking Michael Jackson impersonator. I did not like that. I feel like do your shit because I love Kaya's like her little rendition that she did of the Michael record. But I feel like getting somebody that looks like Michael to like reenact this shit and to do, I just do not feel like this speaks to the integrity of Michael Jackson and his brand. And I feel like these lyrics and everything, like using his likeness that much, that's what I didn't like about it. The song in itself, do your thing. But I feel like having a fake Michael Jackson come up here to participate in some shit with the type of lyrics. Now, y'all talking about Michael would have been a part of this shit. When the fuck would Michael been a part of this ghetto ass shit? When in the fuck would Michael have gotten dressed to come and fucking dirty wine behind a woman rapping like this? Quit fucking lying. No. I do not think Michael would have liked this song. I really don't. They said not Michael Boosh Jackson. They said apparently he was a fan of Lil' Kim. Being a fan of somebody and bitch making a record like that is two different things. So I just personally, I don't feel like Michael would like this song. I just want Michael to rest in peace, bitch. I ain't like that. I did not like that. They said Michael was a Crip. There are rumors that Michael was a Crip. Okay? Nobody proved that. Somebody said Michael was from the hood. What the fuck does being from the hood have to do with the integrity of your music and the brand that you built for yourself and the type of shit that you would lend yourself to? A lot of people from a lot of places. What does that mean? Did you hear the lyrics? Him being from fucking Garrett, Indiana does not mean that he would have wanted to be associated with them damn lyrics. Like, tell me how you really feel about people from them spaces. Bitch, hello? Child, please. Somebody said it ain't that deep. Well, let me find you, Taylor. Let me tell you something. It's as deep as I want it to fucking be. I'll make a wishing well around this bitch. Because guess what? If you want to write it off and tell me, oh, well, Michael, he from Garrett, Indiana. Bitch, it is deep. Them stereotypes and shit, that is deep. That's why people writing off black people from the ghetto every day right now. You can't never escape. Just because he was from there, he's supposed to like some shit like that. Quit playing with Michael, bitch. Before I moonwalk on your motherfucking ass all the way to this motherfucking button. Stop playing with him. That's y'all problem. Y'all don't have no respect. Okay? Don't make no motherfucking sense. Michael don't want to be associated with that bullshit. Michael is sitting up dead. I was about to say living his life. Child, God bless America. Yeah, beat it, bitch. This don't make no goddamn sense. Okay. Can't even rest in peace around this bitch. Child, let's go on over here to the land of the living. Boss man D-Lo then got arrested by the motherfucking feds. What is the problem?
Hey, free boss man. This is nuts. Oh wait, that's the same who last time.
What is going on?
Holy shit. This is nuts. Boss man.
Wow.
Talking.
Okay, so people, what is going on? They say this Mr. Get In With Me. Yeah, that's him. Listen, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know. All I know is the jails ought to be full. They arresting every motherfucking body. The whole hood is on ankle monitors right now. The feds been doing sweeps all fucking summer. How has it been in y'all ghettos? Child, every time I look up, bitch, the trucks is pulling out and they jumping out on these goddamn people. Okay? Please, 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 please. They said Ming posted something. What she post? Because I was going to get on her ass today. Let me just tell y'all, since I'm touching on it right now. The people think that Nikki kind of addressed Ming, and I kind of think she did too. Now, I don't know. Shout out to your mama, Sassy. Now, I don't know if Ming done said something slick, because they just told me in the comments that Ming tweeted something or said something. So we'll see. But I do know that the people feel like Nikki clocked her motherfucking ass. So we absolutely will talk about that. But first, I want to talk about T.I. and how in the hell he done got arrested in the case of mistaken identity. Now, this was some bullshit. T.I.P. coming live from the VIP got arrested at the airport down in Atlanta. There was a warrant issued for a man named Clifford Harris. But just not this Clifford Harris. So he got released, and I guess all is well. The hell? Now, of all places in America, the Atlanta airport confused this Clifford Harris with another Clifford Harris. There was no description or anything of that nature. That's what y'all mean to tell me, and that's what I'm supposed to believe? Yeah, fucking right. They said it was the same Clifford Harris with the same date of birth. But my whole thing is, I mean, the cops don't need any more identifying details. This man is somewhere where he gonna be known in Atlanta more than anywhere else in the motherfucking universe. How did y'all make that type of mistake? I don't understand. I don't know how much I believe that it was a mistake, is my point. And that's what the fuck I'm getting at. I don't know what the hell is going on here. But baby, no. And let me tell you what made me uncomfortable about this. Them accusations that he be working with the oppas and the coppers. You know he was on that 222 damn tips commercial. So you got picked up by the feds and you need a reason, you know, for the people as to why we saw you with the motherfucking feds. Let's tell them that we accidentally arrested your ass. I mean, maybe too many people saw him with the people in uniforms or something. Listen, I don't know what the hell is going on, bitch, but I ain't buying this goddamn story. And there were people running stories that he got picked up for trafficking. So was that just fucking made up or what? So I don't know. They said, nah, they just want to have a moment. Same name. What the fuck ever. We'll see what happens, but I do not believe in coincidences. And I also don't believe that y'all asking to be sitting up here listening to me and not giving me my money. It is Monday. It's been a long weekend. Bitch, if you spend all your money and you ain't got nothing left for me, you need to get the fuck out of my face. If it meant more to you to go to, you know, the club and to go chill, buy shoes and get your hair done, get your nails and all the shit, then I need you to look at your nails when you bored at work and you need somebody to keep you company. I need you to look at the motherfucking shoes. Matter of fact, go for a walk in the shoes that you bought on my motherfucking dime. And I hope that they keep you nice and comfortable on your journey. I need y'all to go look at y'all doors. Y'all paying for the lights and shit, go flick the motherfucking switches. Everybody that want to pay their bills and pay their rent and shit, bitch, take y'all ass over there and enjoy your space. Get out my face. That's how I feel. I don't give a fuck. Now sit up, bitch. I see them in the goddamn comments. They sitting back in the car like they don't hear me. No.
I love you. You love me. Bitch, where is my money? Better have my shit by the end of the week, or your ass is gonna get beat. Goodbye now.
Y'all give me 1 second. So, they said, are you Jewish or color? Both. Somebody said my disability check didn't hit. Bitch. Then get your impaled ass out of my face. Listen, if you ain't got your motherfucking money and you waiting on them people, then bitch, then we all disabled around this motherfucker. I don't have time for no bullshit. So stop fucking playing with me. It is Monday, and I have a damn job to do. I'm running a multi-million-dollar corporation. If you have not gotten your disability check yet, disable your motherfucking phone and get off my live. That's how I fucking feel. Somebody said they about to put this on Lipstick Alley. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Child, my brother had got into it with me, and he was yelling at me off the neighbor's fucking balcony, and I was throwing his mail in the fucking air. And I was like, you lucky you fucking cripple. I'll beat your ass. And quit fucking playing with me. I don't give a fuck about that. Everybody, y'all think y'all could just run around this world, do what the fuck y'all want to do. He thought he could roll around, do whatever the fuck he want to do, and play on my motherfucking top. And guess what? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. She know that she's supposed to come over here with my motherfucking money, and she telling me about a damn disability check. That bitch is lying. Your disability check come the same day it come any other motherfucking time. It is the damn 5th. And she playing with my dividends. Cancel that bitch. Okay, this shit is not even logical. Somebody said, here go $1. Make sure y'all subscribe on my Twitch page, please. They said Millie got triggered. I really did, because the fuck? First to the third. It's fucking August. Ain't even no damn holiday. What the fuck is you talking about the disability check late? Lying to me for free. Quit playing with me. People, Megan Thee Stallion, her Hot Girl Summer Tour is over. I know you probably were wondering, like, oh, it was still going on? Yeah, it was. But now it's over. Tickets weren't really selling like that. People weren't really fucking with it. They tried to judge it up a little bit, but it came and it went because, child, blah, it was blah, 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 blah. And so during one of the last shows, Megan addressed the criticism over her performance at the Kamala Harris rally. Y'all remember she was down there twerking for votes. She had on a crop top suit. So Megan said, they was fake mad that I was popping it for Kamala, and I don't think they heard what she said. Kamala said that she wants a ceasefire. Kamala said that she supports women's rights. Kamala said that she's tired of the high-ass gas prices. Kamala said, I'm for the people. Hotties for Harris. Get into it.
And I was popping it for Kamala. I don't think they heard what she said. Kamala said she wanted ceasefires. Kamala said she supports women's rights. Kamala said y'all trying to get gas prices. Kamala said I'm for you. Tonight, I'm not giving y'all my lightest word. I'm giving y'all my hardest word. And my brain, because I want the hottest thing of a good mother.
Okay, and then said hotties for Harris. Sometimes being quiet is the best option. You know, when we don't understand the full scope of things, I think it's best to just move on and focus on other things that serve us and redirect that energy. It's really disappointing when somebody does things, and I feel like the jokes just write themselves, because then it just takes all the fun out of calling them a dumbass. Megan, you really make me and others question the validity of your degree. Was Kelsey really doing your damn homework? Because you be acting stupid as the fuck. Why are you like either you're fucking dumb or you think everybody else is dumb? And then I'm looking at it like, regardless of who the fuck is dumb between the two, who the hell gonna wake up and realize somebody playing in somebody's face? Okay, here goes my point. Wasn't nobody mad that you was popping it for Kamala? And you don't need to tell us what Kamala's talking points were. The issue at hand was what you represented. and the way that made people feel. As a reflection of the black community, was there a better way for you to serve in that space? You are supposed to be a college-educated woman. Now, per the things that you believe in, the people wanted to know why it is that you endorsed Kamala, and they don't feel like you took full advantage of the opportunity. They felt like you cheapened the situation. People did not like that it became a sexual thing when you really could have gotten up there dressed, in a particular manner and delivered some different talking points. It didn't have to be anything deep. But once again, as someone that likes to remind people that she went to college, why couldn't you discuss maybe even briefly highlight, the business side of things or the center that you wanted to open? You have rapped about Plan B pills and shit like that. I feel like you've been very reckless in the way that you've approached these different topics, but nonetheless, you could have turned that into advocating for women's rights. You could have touched on that and said something really simple about women having a right to their body or anything. You added nothing of value to the rally. That's what the conversation was about. Somebody said you could have spoke about how hard student loans are, how difficult it is to go to class and maintain a career. She could have given an inspirational word. Bitch could have literally said, don't give up on your dreams. I did it. I went to school. Anything. But you got up there and you twerked. And that was what people's issue was. Now, you got some Republicans that was never going to like you because you're black, you a woman, and then the list goes on. But there were other people who really just felt like there's a time and a place. And we want to be taken seriously. We want to be regarded a certain way. And they don't feel like you served that purpose. So for you to really just skim over all of that, to tell us what Kamala believes in and tell us you're going to do your hardest twerk and hotties for Harris, acting like you didn't see hoes for Harris trending, is crazy. Girl, bye. You so damn slow. Okay. Like, she can play dumb all the fuck she want to. But bitch, you over there. Okay, ain't got the joke, but she's still smiling. Whatever the fuck Drake said. The people over at Fox News read your ass too, girl.
Well, this was a Trump rally, and the thing that Kamala Harris had earlier this week was a music concert with Megan Thee Stallion, who has 33.5 million monthly listeners on Spotify, and she couldn't fill the arena.
Oh my God. Well, will they be getting a call like the Breakfast Club? Will he have to recant his statements? Is it giving just hilarious? Oh my God. Well, let's go ahead and get into this Georgia woman named Michaela who went viral for putting Kamala Harris on blast. I want to encourage everybody to continue to do their own independent research. Vote, vote, vote.
They don't want to talk policy. They just want to use propaganda to steal your vote. The left is trying to tout this woman as a savior for the black community, but all she's done is hurt the black community since she came into the game. See, the first step in destroying the black community is to dismantle the black family. So aside from her record as a prosecutor, why don't we ask Mrs. Willie Brown if Kamala Harris cares about black families?
What is going on?
They don't.
Here goes my thing. I've said what I have to say about Kamala and the race thing. We talked about that last week. I feel like Kamala, in short, shouldn't pander. That's that. After that, I don't give a fuck about what her race is. And my whole thing is, y'all use this and y'all acting like, well, Kamala did this and that. Are you saying this in the hopes that we feel like Trump is the better candidate? Because as much as y'all feel like Kamala not for niggas, I know you don't think Trump is. So what are we talking about at this point? What are we talking about? So listen, like I said, I don't think that Kamala should pander, and I think that she should have a direct conversation about the whole breakdown, how she identifies and who she intends on helping and what her policies are. But as it pertains to, is she black, is she this, and then she incarcerated these people and that, like I said, do your own independent research about that. But outside of that, if you using that to try to make people feel like Trump is a better option, then that just falls flat. And I'm looking at you upside your head like you crazy as hell. Because I know you're not going to tell me you think that Kamala is worse for black people than Trump is. You know, so, okay. Okay, so I don't know what's so important about the black vote from either party when 80% of the laws ain't even for us. So let's go ahead and get into what Trump is doing. Trump is popping up on streams. He stopped by Aiden Ross's stream and they played Many Men as he walked in.
With me, my back on the wall, now you gon' see. Better watch how you talk when you talk about me.
So look at this shit, y'all. Everybody, this is literally America, bitch. The former president of the United States and the current presidential nominee and candidate is on a fucking stream of the fucking Jewish kid that talks to kids and yells and fusses all goddamn day playing games. What the fuck is this? Yeah, he's on Kick. On Kick. And so this is exactly why you cannot tell a YouTuber that they ain't the shit and they not a celebrity. Because everything is so fucking topsy-turvy and upside down now. Trump is over here with fucking Aiden Ross. You know, like, put this shit into perspective. What the fuck is going on? Like, it's crazy. They said Tori was over there too. Well, Tori is a musician. To me, that's different. Trump is supposed to be... Never mind. I don't even know what the fuck he's supposed to be at this point. Like, is he supposed to be mature? Supposed to be like a government official? Supposed to be a man of like a certain... I don't even know what the fuck he's supposed to... I can't even finish the sentence. I don't even fucking know. He's just supposed to something. I just feel like there's more that he's supposed to be. Okay, I don't know. They said, what'd you say? Never in history did I ever think that the ex-president and nominee would be on a streaming platform. Yeah. Anybody who's listening on Twitch, did you fucking subscribe, ho? Y'all asses is sitting up here acting like y'all don't understand how the fuck I supply myself with synthetic wigs. You need to subscribe because that is how I get paid outside of y'all sending me my money. I be forgetting to tell y'all to subscribe. Go do that. And periodically, you're going to see a QR code on your screen. You can click that, take a picture of that to find a link to everything mob associated, okay? Literally every fucking thing. Now, can we get serious real quick? I want to get for real. I want to get for real. I want to have a conversation about Chrisean Rock. Chrisean Rock is facing 8 years in prison. Let's go ahead and pull up her photograph, people. Do some mugshot. This big baby. Junior! He's supposed to be over there with Smiley. They say Smiley won't even let Blueface Mama see the damn baby. So Chrisean Rock is in custody at an Oklahoma jail, and she's facing 8 years in prison for failure to have a tax stamp affixed on controlled dangerous is that an issue? What the fuck does that mean? Okay, and then they say a possession of a controlled substance with the intent to distribute. So she was out in Cali. They extradited her ass to Oklahoma, and let's take a look at where they're getting this information from. Okay, so you see this? And you see that it says term 4 years each. So when they say she's facing 8 years, this is where they're getting that from. The fact that both of those terms, or those charges, those offenses, have an 8-year term on them that someone would have to face. What happened was she violated her probation. So once she violated her probation, they said, well, we want her to have to come and sit down. I don't know how strict Oklahoma is, so I don't know if when she goes in, they'll consider some different things and they'll lower that. I don't know. But can we talk about the fact that this young lady is, oh my God, a lot to love. I can't even entertain that. God bless everybody. So, can we talk about the fact that this young lady is facing 8 years? Can we talk about it? This shit is a joke. And let's talk about how they regard you. This is on social media. Y'all look at this.
I know. Oh, the gift basket was not worth the trip. Not by a long shot. Oh, I gotta get that. I'll talk to you later.
Look at this. And this is the way that they view that damn girl. After everything. Look at what she's been reduced to. A motherfucking joke. Yeah, that's what they think about her. Now, what's unfortunate about this whole goddamn situation is that Chrisean, to me, didn't have the tools to really be productive. And then once she got the access, she wasn't humble. And then when people tried to tell her something different and give her advice, she called everybody broke. All them clicking, clacking ass chains and all that goddamn money and them booking fees don't mean a motherfucking thing, do they? So, I do not want to use this moment to say I told you so and to kick a bitch while she down and shit like that. Y'all know that there are people in my life who can't get right. And they've done some stupid shit. And they done been in and out of jail. And they weren't what they needed to be for their own children. So I get it. I just feel like the reason why I have to highlight this is because Chrisean had been so popular. And I think that it's important for everybody that was influenced by Chrisean, all of these kids that thought she was so cute and you love your nigga like Blueface. I think it's important that y'all see what happens to women like Chrisean and what the other side of that coin looks like. We told that girl to get away from that boy and go get her shit together and go heal and get some therapy. Put that liquor down and woo. You do not want no baby with him. God tried to save that girl multiple times. She was determined to get pregnant by that nigga. You see what happens when you buck the system and God allows you to get and have the things you think you want after he done tried multiple times to steal you clear of that bullshit? You want to make life harder for yourself? Okay, well, I'm going to show you free will at work. Go ahead. Do you? Chrisean ended up, bitch, with seemed like alcohol and drug problems, fucking bloated and out of shape, all kind of goddamn charges, and now facing 8 years in prison away from her firstborn child. Is that cute to y'all? Is it still cute? Huh? And the whole thing is that this was preventable. Chrisean could have made her money. Chrisean could have transitioned and showed up for work into some more business-like things. And Chrisean could have bagged her another nigga in the industry. And we still would have been talking about her. And she would have been on the scene and doing what she doing. And where the fuck is she now? Her baby is sitting up allegedly with somebody who is cockeyed and sneak recording people and putting it on social media trying to get on a reality show on Zeus. Somebody she don't even goddamn know. Child, what? Okay? Now, I see a question being posed. Who do we blame? Do we blame her or do we blame social media for egging her actions on? We're going to have to blame her. We cannot allow social media to be the scapegoat for people's behavior. Social media did egg her on, but social media just documented and made money and reaped the benefit off of shit that she put in their hands. We have to make our own decisions about how we're going to carry ourselves and what we're going to lend ourselves to. And she lent herself to bullshit at every turn. Chrisean was an active participant in her demise. Every time she got up and was acting a fool and we told that girl, don't do that, don't. Y'all broke. Broke bitches can't tell me nothing. Don't worry about my child. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Oh well. Oh yeah, fuck it. Cause I love Blue. She love motherfucking Blue. Okay. The bitch wanna go get the nigga name tattooed or face tattooed on her face and name tattooed on her 11 times and all that dumb ass shit. Like, They said, but when you have someone that's of the system, they don't think as logically as we do because they don't have any more or they don't know morals. I get that, and I do acknowledge her brokenness, and I do think that there are a lot of things that need to be healed in her. But what I cannot do is allow her to not be accountable for her actions because of said brokenness. And that's why when it comes out to it, we still have to blame her. When we get to a certain point, we have to want better for ourselves. And at the core of the issue, it's that Chrisean knew that she was wrong. She was wrong for a lot of the ways that she behaved. For example, punching James Rice Chanel in the face, which was a violation of probation, for example. That was something completely unnecessary. But you done got so fucking full of yourself and so big for your britches and thinking that you can do whatever the fuck you want to do around this bitch that you thought you could put your hands on somebody. And I want to remind y'all that money don't turn you into a new person. Money turns you into the person that you always wanted to be. So when Chrisean, when you finally felt big and you finally felt like somebody and you felt like you could, you know, put yourself on a pedestal because of your money and da-da-da-da-da-da, you behaved and treated people the way they've made you feel. And that's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. But now life is going to teach you what happens to people that behave that way. They said she ruined Junior's opportunity at a fair chance in life because of her carelessness. Absolutely. I saw a video of Blueface's father trying to get the baby to crawl, and I thought that he was about to dive in the water. Okay? It looked like when somebody go to the motherfucking end of the diving board, bitch, and they just lean forward and their head take them right on down, and then they just do a cannonball. The baby was doing a cannonball on the motherfucking mattress. Wasn't no water, y'all. Wasn't no water. The man put the baby on his stomach, and the baby leaned forward, head just went forward, baby. And you know how some babies will rock back and forth? Baby ain't even rock. Okay. The baby didn't even roll. So it's too much. It's really too much. Let's go ahead and get into this Twitter thread. Amen. They said the Chrisean Rock story is really sad when you think about it. Let's see what happened. They said within the first month or two of knowing Blueface, she got chased by his ex and lost her fucking tooth. Then for the next 2 years, it was domestic violence, face tattoos, substance abuse, fame, and a pregnancy. Now she in jail, and so is the daddy. She could be facing 8 years for violating probation. They said this was her before she met Blueface and before she got casted for that show. Look at her. She was the young lady that God had intended for her to be. She could have really, really done some amazing things in this world. But see, when you don't deal with your brokenness and you think that drugs and alcohol and sex gonna heal the motherfucking world, you end up like Chrisean in the goddamn jail cell. And people, not just any jail cell. The jail cell might have bed bugs. Take a look.
The Oklahoma County Jail has been in the spotlight recently for refusing those 2 health inspections by the state. Here at News 4, we get complaints weekly about the jail. Many detail the terrible conditions inside, some saying they've been bitten by bed bugs during their stay. Today, I went inside the jail to see for myself.
Former detainees coming forward about the horrific conditions.
The Oklahoma County Jail has been in the...
Okay. Chrisean could have been in a mansion. Now they say she laid up with bed bugs and roaches. And hold on, y'all. I'm begging the hairstylist to squeeze us in. Okay, like literally. I went and looked on the fucking calendar. I'm trying to schedule some damn braids. Child, he ain't got shit till like the end of August. I text him, please. Hello? Can you pretty please do something for me? How much extra to squeeze me in, baby? I need you to break this motherfucking hell. All right, you guys. Ice Spice's numbers are officially in. How are you feeling? So, Chart Data reported that Ice Spice's Y2K debuts at number 18 on this week's Billboard 200 with 28,000 units sold. Ice Spice said like did 15,000. So thank you to everyone who supported me then, and thank you to all the new supporters. Y2K World Tour has been so fun that these numbers are cool and all, but bitch, you should have seen that Boston crowd last night. New York City tomorrow. And so a lot of people were online comparing Ice Spice's numbers to everybody else's numbers, calling her a flop, doing what the internet does, okay? Everybody that's decided that they don't fuck with Ice because they feel like, Nicki don't like her, they said, you a flop, you ain't shit, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Let me talk about how I feel about this, okay? I think that it was very admirable, and I think that it was the right approach to come and thank fans for what they did. And shame on Megan Thee Stallion for obviously not being content or happy with what the fans showed up and did. We cannot focus on the people that were not there for us when we have people who show up for us and who spend their money and come and show out. So shout out to all of the people that did give. Like she said, this was an increase from my first project. So that is a win. And she decided to focus on the positive aspects of it. So thinking that you could ever try to knock her or talk down on her for being happy for herself, and I want to extend that to JT as well. JT was happy and got online and said thank you to my fans, and I'm happy with my numbers. If you happy and you like it, I love it, because they get to measure their success and what that means to them. So good for you. I'm glad that you decided to take the positive approach and highlight the people that fucked with you. But now let's have a talk. Icy Pooh Baby and everybody else, this is a commercial flop in every way imaginable. Ice Spice was just on the cover of Rolling Stone. Ice Spice has been associated with Taylor Swift, Nicki Minaj. She had one of the biggest records associated with one of the biggest films of all time. What else? She was on Jimmy Fallon this week. What else? I mean, just top of the line commercial endorsements, associations. This girl had a Super Bowl commercial. Do you understand? So when we put all of that, a Travis Scott collaboration with an official music video, big budgets, Dunkin' Donuts, all of these things. So when we put all of this together in the pot, and you are a huge commercial artist and you're being pushed commercially and marketed a certain type of way, and you only sell 28,000, there is a huge fucking disconnect. So there's that. There is no way to pretty this up. There's no way to act like this was supposed to make us happy. I did not think that Ice Spice would do 100,000. And once Megan did 65,000, I didn't think she would even do that. But I was very shocked at the 28,000. I wasn't shocked because I thought so many people actually liked maybe the music itself. But I was more so shocked because of, like I said, everything else. And this really does set the tone. And I think that the situation with Megan, and then now the situation with Ice Spice, and I am going to associate Nicki to this at this time, I think that a lesson has been learned in this damn industry. Nicki giveth and Nicki taketh away. And Nicki still is creme de la creme, and she calls the shots. Let me explain. Nicki gave Megan a hiss. And then after that, bitch, the snake ain't crawled no more. Ain't nothing else went right. Okay. Nicki was fucking with Ice, and things were going well. I'm not going to act like Ice didn't have her own motion and wasn't popular, but Nicki did add to that. People feel like Nicki don't fuck with her, and look at what's happened to Ice Spice. Things have gone downhill consistently. If I was in the music industry looking at shit, I would be like, okay, well, Nicki not to be fucked with, and there's no point in investing in y'all when y'all still ain't fucking with her. Why put all of this money into all these different girls and that's how we ended up with Nicki Minaj by herself the first motherfucking time. Y'all tried to run that narrative that competition or lack of competition was the reason why Nicki shined, and then all these bitches came out and Nicki still is at the top. So I think that what y'all have actually done is just in a roundabout way, the universe has proven Nicki Minaj right. And I think her enemies have become her footstool. And we're just literally looking at everything crumble. And even if it crumble, maybe just implode from the inside out. I do believe that Cardi B is over there panicking. And I do feel like they could feel as though they've sunk a lot of money into her and they have not gotten their return. I do feel like people scratching their heads and feel like, damn, we put a lot into Megan. You know, she went up against Nicki and then they got hip and she didn't know it. Now here go Ice. Ice was still over there liking Nikki pictures and commenting. Nikki liked everybody post but hers. I think it's very clear she don't fuck with you. And somebody said, child, when Nikki don't speak on you, that's the worst thing. They say that's when Nikki really hates you. Okay. They said so. They said when Nikki is actually shading you and shit, they said you should like it, though you should really take it as though like maybe there's still some hope. They said when she ain't, and you know, child. Indigo said, "What about Bia? What about Bia? What do you mean? What do you mean?" I don't understand your question. And don't forget that Ice Spice was saying that Nikki, that she had brought Nikki opportunities. And it's like, how you gonna bring her opportunities and you? That's crazy. You guys, side note. Jada Waiter said, sex does not count if they last under 3 minutes or if they use a condom. Let me tell you something. I'm going to do you one better. Sex don't count if I literally say I didn't fuck you. I don't give a fuck. The fuck is you talking about? Let me explain something to you. A nigga could have a tape of me with me saying my name out loud with my social security number on my motherfucking forehead, with him putting dick deep into all the crevices I have. And I literally will watch it and say, I did not fuck him. The fuck? So guess what? I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Somebody said no kid, no proof. Bitch, you know I'll go get a new daddy for a baby. I don't give a fuck about that either. Okay? I don't give a fuck. If I said I did not fuck you, then that's just the reality of the situation. I am the master of my fate. I decide what is. Literally. I said what the fuck I want to say. So if I say I didn't fuck you, then I didn't fuck you. The only people I fucked are the people I want to claim. It's that simple. The fuck? So I don't give a fuck about a condom or 3 minutes. I don't give a fuck about how many minutes. Bitch, raw. Fuck, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Are you crazy? That's crazy. Oh, side note. When we talked a couple of years ago about the benefits of going and getting STD testing, I went and got STD tested just to make sure that I'm, living by my word. And so by coincidence, that happened in July. That was like July 19th. And so obviously we're in the beginning of August. So July 19th has passed. And I got a reminder that I needed to come in. If I want to come in, it had been a year. And so I went in again and obviously went and took another test just to keep up with it. Because I think it's one thing to think, you know what I'm saying? You know how you're doing? I think it's another thing to actually go and get it done. And I don't feel like it would be right for me to advocate to you guys to go get tested if I don't get tested. And I also want to tell you guys that it does not matter if you're married or not. If you're a human, I think that, you should go get tested. Literally. You never know. I don't think that anybody should feel slighted or that. Somebody said medical records. What about medical records? You should have a primary care physician. Everybody doesn't have that luxury, but you should be seeing a doctor as often as possible, and you should be getting your blood drawn. You should be getting full panels. You should know about your health, period. And so, like I said, I don't think it would be right for me to advocate to you guys to go and get tested and to go to the doctor if I'm not doing it myself. So anyway, somebody said if you're married, you shouldn't have to. In a perfect world, you shouldn't have to get tested. But this is not a perfect world. So like I said, I think that it's important for everyone to go get tested. Moving along. Obviously, my pussy's clean. Okay. And so I hope that you guys go and get tested and that you can confidently speak on your genitals and what's going on with them. And you guys, once again, things do happen. So if you end up with an STD, get it treated. Be responsible. It's not the end of the world, okay? I think we got to stop sitting up and making people feel low. The only people that we should make feel low are people purposely going out into the world being irresponsible. I have absolutely no respect for people intentionally infecting anybody. I have no respect for people who know damn well that they got something and they fucking with people and quite possibly passing that shit along. That's lame as fuck. But people out here living life, you know, there's more than one way for things to happen. So everything is not black and white. You have some people who are born with STDs. You have some people who, you know, the fucking needle wasn't clean at the blood drawing place. It's all kind of reasons why people could get something. So before you judge people, and if we even judging at all, I don't think we should. I think that we should be encouraging and encourage people to go get tested, go get whatever treatment that you need, get on whatever regimen that you fucking need, and grow the fuck up. Somebody said people are catching shit at the gym. I saw an article about something that people were catching at the gym. Was it gonorrhea? It was something that, was it herpes? Because I believe it was something that like how staph is, how you can touch it and it could infect like certain parts of you or whatever. They said it was chlamydia. Lord Jesus. Craziness. So once again, there are all kind of ways to catch things. So I feel like I feel like just go get tested. Go get tested. Okay. They said high HIV rate infections occur in heterosexual relationships over 10 years. Really? There's so many different false beliefs about like just HIV and who gets it, but I feel like it was always that way because in the very beginning they made it a gay man's disease and told everybody that, you know, AIDS is from gay men and this is why it's out here and that was the idea that only gay men have it. You know what I'm saying? I think that because of the way that HIV and AIDS was introduced in the beginning, that so many people are so fucking ignorant to who is impacted and who gets affected and all that kind of shit. Right. So many terrible fucking misconceptions about that virus and shit like that. So, a fucking mess. Whew. All right, you guys. Let's go ahead and get into something light. Something that I think is positive. Something that I think that you guys would love. Nicki Minaj said, beginning today, like as in today, she said she's going to begin, I'm talking about begin. Bitch, I still can't say it right. She's going to begin a 7-day Gag City raffle, okay? And this is on the website for the shoes. So the prizes will include one of the following. Number one, a dinner with Nicki Minaj and 25 other winners. The dinner will be in the United States within 45 days of the raffle ending. Number two, a studio session with Nicki Minaj and 20 other people. The session will be in the United States within 30 days of the raffle ending. Number three, a Gag City upgrade backstage lounge pass to 32 winners for the second leg of the Gag City Pink Friday 2 World Tour, which begins in September. You will be notified before the first date of the tour. The contest is open to every country and anyone allowed to travel to the U.S. Ages 21 and over. Flights and hotel are covered if required. More detailed info to follow via email once you win. The winners will be randomly picked using your order number of your Loki Nikki purchase. So please don't share that number with anyone. Do not contact anyone to get further details. No one besides Onika can answer any questions pertaining to this. I'll be taking questions shortly. Each order number will count as a separate raffle ticket. You may place as many orders as you like. May the best barb win. Don't be surprised if you see bitches doing raffles like this in the coming months. We know who the trendsetter is. Okay. We know. This reminds me of back in the Gap. When we used to go to the gas station. Do y'all remember when we used to have prizes on our bottle caps? bitch, am I showing my age? Do you remember that we would literally have commercials? And they would be like, if you go and get a you go get a Pepsi, for example, you could win $100,000, or you get a free Pepsi, or you could get a candy bar, or whoop, whoop, whoop. And we'll literally go down there and buy a soda, pop the top, see what we want. Also, the McDonald's game at fucking McDonald's was different, in my opinion, and it was way more fun. Everybody was playing Monopoly, and you would be excited to go buy that shit and then get your ticket and win a drink or win this or win that. This kind of reminded me of that, like where you would be excited about what it was that you could quite possibly win. So the idea of dinner with Nicki Minaj is dope as fuck. Studio session with Nicki Minaj is dope as fuck. Gag City upgrade, like these are all amazing fucking things. So once again, when it comes to the marketing and getting the people involved and making it worthwhile and making it stand out after an amazing first leg, this is the type of shit that you have to do, and I think it's amazing. Absolutely. And in 2024, a rapper talking about the studio session? Wow. Yes. I love it, love it, love it. And I tell you what else I love. I love that she said no one but Onika can give you answers. She said, don't hit nobody else up, don't ask somebody nothing. I know that's right. They said there was some messy shit going on the other day too. I ain't gonna get into that right now. We've been here for an hour and 20 minutes. If you've been enjoying the show, which I think you have because the numbers have only been increasing, make sure that you're following. Make sure that you're subscribed. If you want to figure out where you can follow me, where you can find me, that QR code that's on your screen right there right now in the bottom right, you can go and scan that to find me. Don't forget to, did I say subscribe? Yeah, just send me some money, honey. We'll be right back. Bitch, hello? Not you back on my line looking for entertainment. Sure, I got you. But if you want to continue to have a raw and unfiltered show, you have to support. Don't become a part of the problem. Your contributions help creators like me pour back into our platforms and grow. This is an independent operation funded by the people for the people. So you gonna invest in a nigga or what?
All financial contributions are non-refundable, and any who ask me for a refund didn't go.
My bad, y'all. So, what are y'all doing? What in the fuck are y'all doing? I am thirsty. I'm waiting on some juice to come. Y'all have been asking me where I get my little dress from some bitch. If you see me in something, sometimes maybe I got it from, like, you have House of CB. Shout out to House of CB. You have like different like spots in the mall and shit like that. But a lot of times, babe, I probably got that shit from a Mexican boutique, Target, Fashion Nova. Fucking, I really don't be on Shein like that, but I be seeing people buy cute shit, and I be feeling like I could quite possibly find something on there. So I'm not opposed to Shein. But that shit from one of them simple ass places, bitch, throw that shit on and throw that shit away. The fuck? Literally. I don't love the fast fashion type shit because I feel like the shit don't last the same. But I do feel like you can find like some really cute things, and a lot of times you only was gonna wear that shit one time. So bitch, you could go find you like a super cute dress for like $20 fucking $30, $40. Like, it don't mean about nothing. And then I feel like you can go into these other like little shops, like, bitch, me personally, I can go in anywhere and find me something. Because what you hoes fail to realize is a lame bitch is just a lame bitch. It don't matter. So if you're confident and you know what I'm saying, you put your shit on, you put your pieces on and bitch, then you gonna rock it how you rock it. Style that's coming from you. So shit, that's just that. I want to show y'all this super cute dress, and then I'm gonna tell y'all this funny ass story. So y'all know I love my filters, right? So I put a little wash on this picture. I had used a filter on Instagram, and then I put like a filter that got a hue so I could look more brown. I had posted the video that this came from because all my pictures come from videos, and you could see me in motion, so you could see like the color, but I made it warmer. why somebody gonna hit me up talking about, oh, Millie, what filter is that? And they caught me at a good time and it's just from Fashion Nova. They caught me at a good time because I was prepared to answer their question. So I told them the app and everything. And I was like, tell me when you get on there and I'll tell you what filter it was. She talking about, oh, I see why it looks so cute because the app $5 a month. So y'all about to make me tell y'all, stop asking me what filters I use if y'all gonna start doing this shit when I tell y'all. Baby, beauty costs, bitch. Yeah. I know you. What? Hello? She said that was me. Girl. Beauty costs, baby. Beauty costs. So I don't know why y'all thought that I don't know why y'all thought that the Filter Queen wasn't gonna have a paid starter app. Hello? Are you crazy? Like what? So listen, when you want to know what the fuck I'm using, come ready, bitch. Come ready. How many times I done told y'all ain't ugly, y'all broke? $5 pizza. Come on now. She said I was ready. You ready? Was you ready? You better get ready. Child. Oh, no. Oh, thank you so much. From to the straw.
Oh, most effective.
Thank you so much. Wanna Fanta? Wanna Fanta? Y'all remember them Fanta commercials, bitch? I got me some strawberry Fanta and I got me my Stanley full of water. Knowing damn well I'm gonna drink that soda and be burping. So let's talk about Nikki and this idea that she was coming for Ming. So let me go to the motherfucking website. So Nikki got on Station Head and she made a comment that left people under the impression that it was some digs at fucking Ming, because Ming, her little sister, has been doing interviews, and even recently, now this was the wildest shit that really turned me off. Ming posted a photograph of like her sister, and then it was her too, and she was like, if you want to interview me, I'm ready. And it just made it clear that she was ready to discuss Nikki, that if you wanted to ask her about Nikki, she was open to it, because if you weren't, why would you attach Nikki's photograph to anything you got going on? So anyway, what happened was Nikki went on Station Head, and this is what she said.
A person speak on a person they love, why would a person speak openly about a private person? Why would a person do that? Why would a person do that? Who would you speak about in your interviews if someone wanted to interview you? Yourself, right? It's always a bad sign if a person who's not even in your line of work. Why would a person speak, or who has never been successful in your line of work is doing interviews with people in your line of work? Like, I think y'all think talent, like you could catch it like a cold, or maybe people could pass it through the genes. Even with blood relation. What God has given to me is mine. You have to go and get your own.
So, do I feel like she's referencing her little sister Ming? Yes, absolutely. Can I confirm that? No, because Nikki did not put an address on it. So we're playing a guessing game, but I do think that's who she was referencing. I have no qualms about Nikki's stance on this at all. I agree with her wholeheartedly. I am nowhere near like the caliber of star, fame, notoriety, anything that Nikki is on. And in my own realm of being, I know what it feels like for people not even related to me to try to bite or use me, use my likeness, be attached to me, blase, 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 blah, to have a moment. And it is one of the most annoying things in the motherfucking world. It's one of the most pathetic things in the world because the reality is nobody gives a fuck about you. It's all about me. And I don't think that people should work hard and make a name for themselves and build their own shit up for somebody to come and waltz through and to try to have a moment off of that. And so, and I think that as an individual, we should want to be recognized for our own achievements and for things that, you know, we've contributed to the world or to whatever environment. And so for a family member to come up and to literally use you, because that's what it is, to use you and to take advantage of their relation to you, to try to benefit themselves and shit, I think it's fucked up. I think that, thank you. I think that people may feel like Nikki or that people in the industry owe family members. So why don't you look out, give them a job? And nobody has to fucking do that. And the reality is everybody's not prepared and not everybody deserves, you know, a certain type of spotlight. So, bitch, I don't have to put you on. That's not my damn responsibility. It's not. I think that Nikki has shown her love. We know that this is her sister. She's went and hugged and da-da-da. We don't know what she's done behind the scenes. But Nikki has worked for herself. So why should Ming get to come up and do interviews and talk about, you know, a half-assed relationship with Nikki? You know, for people who just want to tear Nikki down any motherfucking way. What's the point? And then Ming comes up in the comment section, as you can see. And she eggs on this bullshit. And she says, it's okay. I said what I said. I still love her, so I'm going to still do what I got to do to move forward and move up. It's whatever. No hate and no drama and no disrespect either. But just know, God is always on my side. Ming also went on her story, and she reposted that blog post. And hold on, my bad. What, bitch? Hold on. Let me go on my damn page. But she reposted that blog post and said, I love you, sis. And see, excuse me, this exactly what I said was going to happen about Nikki and that Spotify shit is exactly what ended up happening. People with millions of hits on tweets about how Nikki wanted people to believe that she wasn't included on the Spotify shit for sympathy. And then what are they going to do with this? Because Ming said, I love you, sis. With this clip of her, you know, seemingly referencing her own station head. Oh, Nikki's so bitter. She don't even fuck with her sister. She don't even want her sister to come up. Oh, she did. They're going to take this and they're going to make it what they want it to be and add to it. And see, this is why I've never fucked with Ming. And that's why I don't like it. Because y'all know what the fuck y'all be doing. And why give people ammo to use against me? Why? And that's what Ming is doing. And the sad part is, the industry is so desperate. I see your comment. The industry is so fucking desperate that because of Ming's association, and for damn show, because she's light-skinned and she bears a resemblance to Nikki and all that kind of shit, and they close that, they beat and prop Ming up, okay? They beat and invested in her, pretended to like her, and beat and tried to use her against her goddamn sister, because it's how desperate they ass is. When I tell you this shit crazy, I ain't lying. That shit is crazy. And Ming, shut the hell up. Ming wants fast money. Ming wants notoriety. Ming wants what a lot of these kids want. A quick rise to the top. You know, YouTube was good for a lot of things, but it was bad for a lot of other things. A lot of these kids have a false sense of reality. You know, and because TikTok has blown up and people can get popular on you know, things like TikTok and get some money and, you know, change the aesthetic on their page and shit like that, they really be thinking like, I got it made and I'm a real star. And it just be another kid in a lace wig and some Yeezys, bitch. Take your ass to bed. A whole bunch of recognizable faces that nobody gives a fuck about. At the end of the day, somebody that got popular on TikTok because you found them funny, then what? Hello, bitch. I said, then what? You know? So, shit. What the fuck do we be talking about? So, these kids don't be thinking long term. Don't be thinking long term at all. Now, John B., he don't like what y'all been doing. And somebody gonna say, who? Mr. Don't listen to what they say. The original white man with the voice. Well, no, I would give that to my boy Michael McDonald. But anyway, John B., you know him. Listen to what he had to say.
It does get sampled every year, you know, by someone. Last year was Gunna and Chloe Bailey. That's right. They put that Ratchet record out. I couldn't stand it. Oh, man. And I wish they never did. Man. And actually never got my rights to do that record either. So we gotta holler about that.
That's some business to take care of.
That's some business shit we gotta handle.
Yeah.
Everyone the influence, whether you admit it or not. Mm-hmm. You know, look at Justin Timberlake. He wouldn't be anywhere if it wasn't for me. No, I'm just playing. You know what? I'm sorry, but that new single though is trash, and I'm not feeling his music at all anymore.
Hello?
I'm a big fan.
And the video is even more trash.
Come on.
I don't really like that shit. I don't like all this demonic shit, yo. Like you would sell your soul to be popular or something, or to give your allegiance to some hidden powers behind the scenes. Listen, we making R&B music over here. Yeah. Love music, yo. And I stand in the face of fear and hatred and anger and sadness, like an angel.
You a reborn Christian
of light. Yeah. Looking at you, I see you.
Come on.
I see you watching.
Come on.
Wow.
I mean, I just feel like people sell their souls, man, for something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, thanks. So anyway, people, this is what the hell is going on with John B. And the people are upset. They did not like that he called Gunna and Chloe's record ratchet. Bitch, I don't give a damn. But leave John B alone, bitch. If he made a song and he wants people to keep the integrity of that goddamn song, and he feels like they turned it into some ghetto fucking trash, he got the right to say it was ratchet. That's exactly what the fuck it was. Oh well. I don't know why he taking digs at Justin Timberlake and shit, but that's what he wants to do today. That's his damn song. I think that a lot of people have found a lot of inspiration from it. It's been heavily fucking sampled. It's a damn classic. One of Drake's best records is a flip of that damn record where he sampled it. Like, what the hell is y'all mad about? Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Exactly. That was his motherfucking song. So, if he feel like he didn't like it because it was too much, then okay. Oh, Lord. Are y'all ready to melt? Twitter will reportedly remove the amount of likes, comments, and reposts from replies to posts soon. Will y'all still feel important? Sure. Let me tell you something. On YouTube, there used to be a setting where you could, quote unquote, hide your subscriber count and where you could hide the amount of likes and stuff. I always turn that on because as a student of psychology, I understand the sheep mentality and I understand herd mentality and in the way that people will go with something just because. It's the way that you may see more dislikes on a video. So before somebody even gives it a chance, they already feel like they don't like it or they want to say something negative or they down in the comments talking shit and da-da-da-da. And that can kind of shape or influence the way that people respond. So I would always turn it off because I wanted to help people make an independent decision. I don't want you to subscribe to the channel because you see that it has 3 million subscribers and you feel like, okay, it's a big channel, I'm subscribed. Subscribe because you want to support. I don't want you to like the video because it has a lot of likes. I want you as an individual to like or dislike it on your own accord. So actually, for me personally, I don't have a problem with them removing likes and comments and reposts because I think that the notoriety and the traction that these posts get are why people still post all the time, why the interactions don't feel as authentic, why you have a lot of like shock things that people say and just throw the fuck out because they want a Twitter check and they want something that's gonna go viral versus literally like giving real opinions and having a talk and having a discussion and really like having just enticing dialogue basically. So I don't have a problem with them removing the amount of likes and comments and shit like that. Remove the view count too. Let people interact on social media with the things that fucking speak to them. Why did it ever matter how many people fucking liked it? You know? And that's a part of what I think helped to ruin it. And I think that's what's helped to destroy Instagram. When it became too much about trying to market and trying to sell things and the aesthetic and shit like that, you suck the fucking life out of it. And then the whole algorithm and shit like that. No, it used to be a spot where you literally would post quirky things and da-da-da-da-da. But once people started to make money and build a brand off of these platforms, everybody want to look like they a fucking celebrity and shit like that. No more candid, funny little pictures. People don't feel comfortable posting things like because of doxing and stuff. Like, well, it just turned into something completely fucking different. So, with all of that being said, I think that little changes like that could help. So I'm not mad at them taking away the likes and shit if that's what they want to do. I'm not mad. Now, back to the music. Summer Walker previewed some stuff. What do you think?
Is the heart of a woman. Yeah. Things I do. Answer I may never find, but I'll always choose you. Wanna give up on you, but damn, I know I can't.
Okay. I don't know how much I like this. It didn't immediately like grab me, so I want to hear the whole thing because maybe I'll change my mind once I hear it in full. I'm getting a little worried for Summer Walker. I don't know if she's now out of touch. You know what I'm saying? With herself, the music, or I don't fucking know. All I know is as we've progressed, I feel like she's gotten more lost in the sauce. Like, I feel like that last project sounded like some knockoff throwaway Erykah Badu shit that she was trying to do. It just didn't necessarily feel like Summer to me. And I know y'all, well, this sound like this in a way, but it just, And then the lyrics and shit, I don't know, Summer. I don't know. And then I think that Summer and her attitude, I think that Summer Walker has made some really good music. I'm a really big fan of the music. But I've said before that Summer Walker doesn't play the game. The industry game, that is. And I think she tried to get into it a little bit, and then she kind of stepped away a little bit. Summer Walker doesn't play the game, and I think that her brand suffers for it. And so when you're not a dynamic performer, even though she has progressed, when you're not someone that's really memorable and you're not, like I said, a dynamic performer, I think that she has a nice tone and voice, but she is not a powerhouse vocalist, in my opinion. And when she gets on stage, it's going to be some real lackluster shit. So when you pair that with her not playing the game, I feel like she kind of can get lost, especially when she takes breaks from music, like she did more recently. So Summer Walker has been so successful that I think she'll be okay. Because I think when you build your fan base up enough, if you speak to them, then you'll be all right. But I think she's going to have to do more if we want to like grow and just really have her be a part of the conversation moving forward, I think. So I hope that this next project is something that really resonates with the people because I don't think a lot of people love the last one. What do y'all think about her last project? Was her last project still over it? Which one was her last project? And yeah, did y'all love it? I didn't love it as much as I love some of the other projects. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about that EP shit she had put out. Because people did really like Still Over. The little EP shit. That's what I think the people didn't like. And I don't find myself, replaying them records or nothing like that. Bitch, I'm still listening to Body and shit. I'm still listening to Girls Need Love and shit. Okay? Yeah, that soft life shit. That soft life shit, I ain't love that. Yeah, that's the project I'm talking about. That I don't feel like a lot of people loved. So, at the end of the day, shout out to Summer Walker. I can't wait to hear some of the new music. I hope that I like it. They said I blame Meech. Child, who do we have to blame for this, okay? In a good way. Rihanna for Fenty Skin. The face card does not fucking decline. This is a businesswoman. Rihanna has been cutting the fuck up. Get into that. Then let's get into this damn magazine shoot. I love standing boss ass bitches that I know, like, if I argue with you about that bitch, you can't tell me shit. Rihanna is one of them bitches, okay? I love me some Rihanna. I have always fucking told you that. Because she's, first of all, I love me a bitch. And she's such a bitch, just in the truest sense, but like in a good way. Like boss ass bitch, witty ass bitch, smart mouth ass bitch, artistic ass bitch, just free sex icon shit. Like there's so many facets of Rihanna that I fucking love. I love her. Yes, that is my bitch. Okay. Child, Zoe, we see you. And so this cover for me was every fucking thing. Rihanna know how to take a goddamn picture, don't she? You hoes need to take lessons. Everything. Ate it the fuck up. Look at this plate. Spaghetti. Bitch, look at the glove. Everything. Cunty. Love it. They said she made spaghetti sexy. Look at this shit. Look at it. Just fucking serving. I love everything. Look at the how, bitch. Look at how they did the brows. And then you focus more on the eyes. Look at the nigga nose. I love it. Look at the earrings, bitch. The neck. I love the color of the fucking wardrobe. Like, do you see that? And then we got the spaghetti. We got the red lip. Like, I love it. I love her expression. Like, get into this. Look at this. And the shit don't never look cheap. Like, Rihanna gonna always give editorial. Always. And I love the rawness. And this felt like really vintage to me. Love the pearls. Love the rug. Like, look at that. And you know that motherfucker real. And I love the patterns and the different textures. I love when people not afraid to kind of mix in that way. Like, and look at this fucking shot. Bitch, money. Like, this bitch don't miss. Are you kidding me? I saw this shit earlier and I was so fucking excited because we don't have superstars, you know? The superstars that we have now, they're the ones that I had, bitch. So Rihanna's still that bitch. Nicki's still that bitch. Beyonce's still that bitch, you know? So I just got really, really excited because Rihanna doesn't pop out all the time. So, and then, like I said, we ain't got no damn superstars. So we got to wait on somebody like Rihanna to feel like doing a fucking photo shoot. So I ate this shit up, bitch. This is how you do it. This a motherfucking star, y'all. I have nothing bad to say. Because when you eat it up and you nail it like Rihanna, bitch, all you give are hand claps, okay? This you want praise from me? Be like Rihanna. So you hoes will be getting cussed out. Okay? Literally. You give a bad bitch her motherfucking tens, bitch. And that was not it. Okay? Multiple fucking covers. Multiple covers. Look at the diamond tier. Money, bitch. Let's get into it. And first of all, I loved the texture in this fucking photograph. Because obviously it's polished to some degree. But it still feels real. And I love that about Rihanna's brand as well. Where, like, as beautiful as she is, she's still a relatable beauty. Like, she's still, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like she still looks like a regular person in that way. I think it's the uniqueness of her beauty. Like, I love that she highlights her forehead. Like, I like that she has a wide nose. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But like I said, with this photo, like, I love, like, you can see her pores and shit. I like the texture, but it still has a softness to it. And I like the hues in it too. So to me, it was a soft photo, but it was kind of rugged at the same time. Just a little bit. But I really liked it. I thought that was a really cool cover shot. And this one was so pretty to me, like with the black and white. And then we got the hair kind of being flirty and fun. And then they muted out a little bit, but we still got that diamond right there, like just sick shit. And then they took that gloss off the lips. Like, just, bitch, y'all not fucking with this bitch in any capacity. Look at this, just serving. Now this one this picture right here. You, bitch, you. I love, like, when any, like, person, I was gonna say woman, but I'll say person, when they take a photograph and those eyes just look really intense and it's just kind of dead on. And so that's what I loved about this picture, literally the draw. I just feel like her face looks beautiful, but I love the intensity and I love the focus. And y'all know I love to put my hands up in my hands, shit like that. So I love this photograph. Love, love, love. And this one right here is number 2 to that one. Loved it. Body is looking fucking phenomenal. We'll get more into that in a second. But girl, can we talk about this microphone? What you doing, mama? What is Rihanna doing with this damn microphone? That's what the people want to know. You see how you keep on playing with our motherfucking emotions, bitch? Pick it up. Hold on. Because, see, you want to play. You see that cord you got in your hand? Okay, go up a little bit more. Grab that instrument by the handle, point it at your mouth, and say "Pon de replay." Sing. Quit playing with me. What did Britney Spears say before "I love rock and roll"? Is this thing on? Girl, get up. So, y'all know that's my song. Y'all know I love my Britney. Anyway, listen. A part of me wanted to hate this because I said, what is this ghetto ass shit? But then I said, this some rich ass shit. Hell yeah, dip me in gold, bitch. I'm gold. Yeah. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Because why not? Why not? Okay? Let's just throw a whole bunch of gold shit all over me and let's just go take them and fuck it all. She is the trophy. She is the motherfucking award. She is. So yeah, let's dip the whole motherfucking room in gold. This is treasure. She's the treasure, people. She's a fucking billionaire. She is the Grammy. Get into it. Get into it. Okay, so yes. Now this shot right here, let me tell you why I'm fucking with it. Bitch, this look like a statue. This look like a new age interpretation like Medusa or some shit. I love, like this one in particular, bitch, this need to go by a motherfucking pool, bitch. You need to go put this by the pool. Make this a statue. Bitch, I fuck with that. Looks expensive. Okay? I love it. It's just extra. It's all of that shit. And I fucking love it. All right, you guys. We got some more. That's the only Rihanna could pull this off. Get into it. Talk about it. We got the head. The tiger head. We got these motherfucking jewels. We got the French tip. How we liking this picture? But Rihanna's so pressure, bitch. She's so urban and upscale at the same time, and she meshes those so perfectly. Fashion icon for real. I love this photograph. And then I believe you already saw this one. Still beautiful. Love it. French tips ain't never going out of style. Ever. Yeah, I believe we saw these. So Rihanna just, like I said, she just fucking does it for me. Literally. I love that bitch. Now, Rihanna did not stop there. She is fucking outside. Baby, she down there in her hometown at the function looking fine than a bitch. Talk about it. Talk about it. I said, Rihanna, what is going on? The way she been outside, bitch, Rihanna been cutting up. I'm thinking she might be actually in the studio recording something. Okay, what the fuck is going on? Now, let's get into some pictures. Okay, so here goes Rihanna at this year's event. I think that Rihanna looks great. And what I loved about this was that she didn't try to hide her body. I think that Rihanna looks absolutely phenomenal. But I also do look, I do think like, excuse me, I think she looks like a grown-ass woman. You know, Rihanna did had her babies and stuff like that. And so, does she look like she did 3 years ago, 4 years? No. But I feel like she look good as fuck. She look good as fuck. Y'all know I love a bitch with some meat on her bones. And I feel like at a certain point, after you lived, you had your kids and shit, bitch, you gonna look a certain way. So I love the meat on the thighs. You know what I'm saying? I love the weight on her period all around. And I feel like she carries it so well. And you gotta remember, Rihanna tall too. So Rihanna, to me, has the ability to be able to carry weight, you know, versus some other people. Beyonce has a little bit of height on her. So I think that she's somebody who carries, you know, weight well. And I like when her legs get nice and big and shit like that. So I think that Rihanna looks great. I'm glad that she's even like open and free about her body and da-da-da-da-da. She's somebody that didn't go and get a whole bunch of like surgery and shit like that. I don't think Rihanna ever got no surgery to her body or face either. And so she still puts on for the natural girls in that way. So I think that's dope as fuck. And I think she looks gorgeous. Absolutely fucking gorgeous. Like, fun as fuck. They said Rihanna got her titties done. When the fuck Rihanna got her titties done? No, she did not. She got her titties done for Anti? No, I think they said she did. I don't think Rihanna got nothing. Cause when the fuck, no. You gonna have to show me. Cause nah, I don't think Rihanna got nothing done to say the truth. Rihanna always been fine. They said Rihanna said she didn't. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and move on, y'all. It's been 2 hours. Send me my money. Kehlani popped up with a photograph with Chris Brown. Y'all see it? Oh, look. He captioned the photo twins. Okay? It's him and an Uber dyke. And then she went and followed him on social media. Well, the internet went fucking crazy. Why? They said because, Kehlani, you're a lint-licking ass hypocrite. That's why. Okay. She took Tory off of a record when he got into his troubles. Before the case even went to trial, she decided that she ain't fuck with him no more, even though she was supposed to be his friend in real life. Took him off the motherfucking record. She did not want to work with Nicki Minaj because of Nicki's husband. After social media questioned her. And with Chris Brown, when the bitch said she wanted to kill herself, went online and said it ain't no attempting suicide. Stop flexing for the ground. Doing shit for sympathy so the comments under your pictures don't look so bad. After she got caught cheating, the bitch popped up talking about she wanted to die. Chris Brown basically said, people that want to die, be dead, bitch. You don't want to die, shut the fuck up. And so she over here in this picture with him. And I'm here to tell you, Kehlani is a fake ass bitch. And I'm going to tell you why. She's a panderer and a philanderer. Me and Ra were on a show together called On Site. And we interviewed a man named Kaylan Walker. Kaylan Walker has been now convicted of multiple rapes, and he will be in prison for the rest of his natural born life. And that's what he gets, because you don't rape people. There were so many different women that Kaylan had been accused of raping that everybody had an individual story. So, you know, we heard some, but we did not hear them all. There were some women who I said, I don't think you telling the truth. And I stand on that to this day. Kaylan Walker was not convicted for a crime against every woman that had a claim. So then I was right. He didn't rape every woman that said it. Okay. So with that being said, any woman that I spoke to, babe, he wasn't charged for none of them. He was charged, but enough of them. So my feelings on them still stand. And obviously the court agrees. They didn't have enough evidence, or a lot of them hoes didn't even get up there and testify. They weren't even a part of the goddamn case. Coming up here trying to have a moment with me on my radio. Anyway, Kehlani got upset because one of her best friends, a young lady that's, fighting for her on the internet now, Jane Doe. And I've told you about Jane Doe. I told you one of my regrets in this shit is how I treated Jane Doe. That's her. Kehlani best friend. So, any motherfucking way. Kehlani questioned me and Ra's womanhood. And basically, said that we should not platform somebody like Kaylin, who had been accused of certain things. And I had to cuss her ass out. Because, Kehlani, who in the fuck do you think you are? Who in the fuck do you think you are to decide that people don't deserve a voice? I said, so fuck Diane Sawyer and Oprah and everybody else that's ever spoken to a serial killer. Fuck psychologists. Fuck anybody that tries to understand or hear the voice of, so that we can see what the hell is going on. Fuck them. You deserve that, or you feel like you get to decide who deserves to have a voice. I don't rock with that shit. Bitch, you don't question me about a motherfucking thing about interviewing a nigga, because, bitch, what? You sound crazy. So anyway, by the time I see her with Chris Brown, I'm calling a bitch a hypocrite too. Because are we quantifying abuse now? You didn't want to fool with Nikki because you feel like her husband did some sidebar shit. You felt like Tori was accused of abuse with like gun violence, so you stopped fucking with him. You felt like Kaylin was, accused of rape and shit, so you don't want to fuck with him. Well, Chris Brown is accused of being an abuser. Literally. Are you able to take a photograph of him because you feel like the type of abuse he's been accused of is not as bad as the others? And that's why I asked the question about quantifying abuse. I love Chris Brown musically. Obviously, I don't know him personally, so I'm not even trying to come up against him and be funny and throw nothing in his face. But per what Kehlani claimed that she stood on, how the fuck could you ever be in a picture with him? So that's what I be talking about. Kehlani was doing what was good for the gander. What was good for the goose was good for the gander, and the bitch was gandering, bitch. That's what was going on. And she's very fucking performative. Whatever she needs to say to try to get traction, that's what she's willing to do. And that's why the internet been tearing her ass up, okay? Because she's full of shit. Full of shit and pixie dust and dildos. Okay? What the hell is going on around here? Somebody said she goes by them and they. I don't give a fuck, okay? Listen, much due respect to everybody, but that shit confuses me. And I'm not finna sit up here and rack my brain and hurt my motherfucking head referencing one person as multiple fucking people. She has a pussy, okay? She was born a motherfucking woman. Her name is Kehlani. I'm gonna reference her as she. Oh, if that makes you feel like I'm disrespecting you, can't listen to me, then you gonna have to leave. I'm not calling one hoe no them and no motherfucking they. Okay? And if that bothers you, bitch, I'm not sorry. I just have to tell my truth. That shit confuses me and make my head hurt. I don't have time for this shit. Talking about some them and they on one bitch. That shit is not even logical. You are one human. Bitch, them who? No, I don't get it. I can't be speaking the shit I don't understand. I don't get this shit. I'ma confuse myself more and just be ignorant if I'm like literally trying to make myself call her them and fucking they. Like, she's gonna be a she over here. Okay? That's what's going on my radio, child. Y'all gonna be a man or a woman today. Okay, I got enough going on in my life. They say the stock market crashed today, baby. I ain't got time for that. Okay? Now let's get into what happened after that. So after everybody was sitting up cussing Kehlani out for being a hypocrite ass bitch, her baby daddy came forward and said, I want full custody, ho. So get into this. Baby, the baby daddy said, first of all, I ain't gay, bitch. And second of all, I don't want my daughter to get sexually assaulted because you in a sex cult. Bitch, what? Yes. When I say they've been clowning, somebody clowning. So Kehlani's baby daddy that they say she met off of Twitter, His name is Javaughn Young White, and he filed a paternity petition, and he wants full custody of the child that him and Kehlani share. Okay. According to court documents obtained by TMZ, Javaughn says that he believes that Kehlani's been mixed up with a cult for the past few years, which is influencing how she raises their 5-year-old daughter. Javaughn's alleging that the cult leader has a slew of sexual assault allegations and fears that their daughter could be at risk of abuse without court intervention. In fact, he's claiming that this cult leader's got Kehlani under their thumb to such an extent that he's convinced her that he's a threat to the baby, which is why he's allegedly been kept from seeing his daughter. Bottom line, Kehlani's hectic tour schedule and her current environment, he feels like is not a good fit for their child, okay? Kehlani and Javaughn welcomed the baby in 2019, but they broke up the following year. They said the singer's fans know the baby well because she's popped up all over the mom's Instagram and she starred in the video for Little Story. So he's concerned. He's concerned, he says, for the baby. Now, this is the problem. They say that Kehlani's no longer a part of the cult. So allegedly she was a part of this cult. And that they say the man has been accused of these things, but that has to do with him. So I heard that she was no longer a part of it and that what happened was isolated and that had to do with that man and would have nothing to do with the baby. And that the baby shouldn't even be in danger, but I don't know the facts of their life. Obviously, I'm not privy to these things. So he's accused her of these things, but who knows? Now, at 12:42 this afternoon, they said Kehlani and Javaughn have been ordered to attend mediation to discuss custody and visitation and assist in developing a mutually agreeable parenting plan. So will this continue in court? We'll see. But now they finna go get something, ironed out. They're gonna try to work on some shit. Kehlani, the world is crazy, ain't it? Ain't it crazy? Ain't it crazy that somebody can come out and accuse you of something and the whole world can say, fuck you? Maybe now you can kind of see how Tori felt. Okay, we're going to talk about it. Doesn't it suck for somebody to come out and to say all these kinds of things about you and like literally assert you? Not assert you, I'm reading a comment. Literally associate you with all these negative ass things and da-da-da-da-da-da and have people just literally fucking believe. Doesn't that so sucky? That sucks. Now, somebody went on social media and they said, child, YG is her ex. And this got over 3 million views. They said YG is her ex and her baby daddy is a gay man from Twitter and she was hiding her pregnancy from Victoria Monet to keep her. I'm not sure why you think that this lady is normal. They said she's been abnormal for over a decade. So I'll just keep the rest of my comments to myself. They said when she had a suicide attempt in 2016, she was caught cheating on Kyrie with Party Next Door and then going back and forth. She posted that picture and Chris Brown tweeted what he tweeted. But she don't give a fuck. Read between the lines and that's all I'll say. The bitch always been off. And then she said, this made some people upset and I'm here to tell you that I don't care. The girl is weird and I tweeted this because there was fake outrage about pictures of her and Chris Brown and I was establishing a behavioral pattern of how she's never been anyone to care for. Her baby daddy is not gay. My bad, he's bi. I hate biphobia as a panty girl myself and he also ain't defend or correct anything else I said in this tweet, so I rest my case. Take it up with the woman who got married and divorced in 3 months to get a Rock Nation deal. And not me. What is she talking about? Who married somebody for a Rock Nation deal? Where did shit start going bad? Well, let's pull up a tweet. Kehlani, they say, was in a secret 3 month Vegas marriage to a Parkwood music executive, but it ended in a motherfucking annulment. I don't know if you guys heard about this, bitch, but let's get into it. So, it says, Kehlani's, bitch, I'm so messy, I can't even get them words out. Bitch, let's get into that 3 months. Okay, bitch, I'm up here trying to spill this tea so bad, bitch. I can't even talk right. Bear with me. They said that there was cheating, mental health struggles, and method acting. What? Okay, so do you see this? The plaintiff is Manel. Is that Manel? Manel? And then Kehlani Parrish. You see her name? And so that was in April 2024. They said the parties were married in the state of Nevada on 4/20. Did y'all get high first? So got married. Oh, what did it say, baby? Let's zoom in. So can y'all see that? Reasons for the damn annulment. They said why we didn't ever hear about this. Because it's associated with Rock Nation. Let's get into the facts. Send me $20, people. They said his name is Manuel Guacamole. So, reasons for annulment. They checked off the box that said the plaintiff lacked understanding of his or her actions to the extent that he or she was incapable of agreeing to the marriage because what? And let me go ahead and get into it. They said the plaintiff agreed to marriage with me. They said the impression that both the plaintiff and the defendant loved each other. They said the plaintiff was unaware that the defendant's intention was to benefit the defendant's artist career. The marriage was done with the intention of promoting the defendant's upcoming album set to release June 21st, 2024. I feel manipulated. They said the plaintiffs consented to the marriage and it was obtained by fraud because they said this marriage is a fraud because Kehlani was dishonest about her choice and state of mind. They said the defendant claims that she agreed while she was insane. The defendant's mental disorder made her believe that she was a character that she made up. The plaintiff believes that the defendant was method acting. The defendant has since then committed adultery. They said, is anybody pregnant? They said, no, ain't nobody pregnant. So people, they said, child, Kehlani crazy as hell. Yes, bitch. Are y'all paying attention to what be going on? Yes, I'm telling y'all. Look at this bullshit. That's what they said. So, child, I need y'all to remember what Kehlani looked like before the glow up. That bitch crazy as hell. I'm telling you. I am telling you. And so I remember when I had to cuss Kehlani's ass out. And there was a girl that had accused her of some weird shit. And I was like, Kehlani, you need to be careful. You walk around here trying to judge everybody, but it's some skeletons in your motherfucking closet. And I do still have those lives. They're just private. There was a young lady that said that she was overseas and that Kehlani thought she was cute and that she got hit up in the DM. And then, the fan that she allegedly tried to fuck. And then they met her over by the trailer or something and was trying to see what she was buying. Just a weird-ass fucking situation. Literally. So, Kehlani, girl, is that where it started with the Rock Nation fallout? Okay, that's the goddamn question. I don't know. All I know is Kehlani is a questionable character. I think that things have gone the way that they have for her because she's so fucking disingenuous. I think that she absolutely panders and tries to come off a particular type of way. When the reality is, girl, you just want a moment, you just want fame, you just want some money, you'll do whatever you need to do. I don't fucking like people like that. She's been fucking weird. She's been, like, literally been fucking been. Right. Like, does not seem like she has a mind of her own. And I'm gonna tell you something else. When she came and said that them abs was real, I knew it was no hope for her ass. I knew that it was no motherfucking hope for her. So, as it pertains to the situation with the baby daddy and the kid, I hate when kids get involved in all that mess. And when people start throwing around serious things like sexual assault and all that kind of shit, I hope you mean what you say. I hope that you're not being facetious, because that's serious. And no kid deserves to be involved with or to go through unnecessary things like that for the sake of people being ugly. So I hope that the child is safe first and foremost. And, if these different things are true, I just hope that the baby gets to a safe space. And I hope that everybody involved has good intentions, basically. But other than that, there really isn't much to say. We'll have to see how the court proceedings go, if they can reach an agreement and da-da-da-da-da. But Kehlani, the internet lives forever. The internet has decided you're a fucking weirdo. So no one doing that. No fucking undoing that. Okay. They said Holly weird. They said, don't she like pussy anyway? Who knows? It seems like Kehlani will like whatever the fuck will make y'all buy a goddamn album. That bitch will identify as a motherfucking left shoe if you'll buy the right one. Okay. I literally don't have time for that bullshit. Now, people, send me $20 as we get into this last topic. We've been here for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Cardi, do you see how the show goes on? Now, Big Sean sat down recently, and Big Sean explained why he has not married Jhene Aiko after 8 years of dating. He said, quote, it's a little personal, you know what I mean? But just to be real with you, just like any people who have to deal with love, we've had our ups and downs, and I think it's still finding the right navigation through it all. To me, marriage symbolizes the best relationship. I would like to, and I don't like to put our personal business out there like that either, but there's a lot of work that needs to be done. Bitch, social media erupted. They said, Jhene, you a motherfucking idiot. You got a baby with this man. You done got his face tattooed on you and removed and covered up and shit 50-11 times. You're not a spring chicken. A lot of people said she wasted her best years on him. And da-da-da. The people then highlighted that he proposed to Naya Rivera. They said he's not afraid of commitment. He just doesn't want to commit to you. And then they started that narrative. I don't want to play the audio because I don't want a copyright strike. But there were people, and this has 4.8 million views. They said, babe, he's playing in your face. He doesn't want you for real, because if he did, he would have, done so. He would have proposed. Y'all, this is what I got to say about this. Not everyone wants to be married. That's number one. Marriage is not everyone's goal, and that is okay. I think that we need to stop putting so much stock in feeling like we better than people, or that people's relationship is not valid because they're not married. I think that there's more than one way to get security in a relationship. And, everybody has to decide what works for them, literally. So marriage might not be in that picture. If marriage is in the picture for these two people, then let's have a talk. Because it sounds like it is. It sounds like he's open to the idea. And, right, because does Jhene want to be married? Or we don't know. But it sounds like he does eventually. It just sounds like he doesn't feel like it's the right time to propose. I think that's a crock of bullshit, what he's saying. Because you have a child with her, and y'all been together 8 years. If after all of that, you don't feel like that's a person that you want to commit yourself to a particular way, then I feel like you don't like that hoe that much. End of discussion. End of discussion. It just wouldn't be that hard to commit. He talking about we got a whole bunch of shit to work on and shit. Like, you always gonna be working on something. If that's the reason why y'all not married, then bitch, quit fucking playing in my face. No relationship is perfect. Now, if the goal is to work on things and go to therapy and shit like that, because y'all need to heal things before y'all, commit to one another, and y'all need to make sure that they're solid before you do it, cool. But I would think that people would do that before they had a motherfucking baby with each other. So if we're going to factor that in, that becomes irrelevant once we throw in the fact that y'all have a child together. So 8 motherfucking years and a baby, a breakup, and everything else, and you still don't know if you want to marry her. I do feel like you playing. I do. And I feel like men going to do what you allow. Period. You cannot make a man want to marry you, and I don't think that a woman should push for that. Because I think that a nigga should get down on his knee and ask you to be his wife, because that's what the fuck he wants to do. And he should be certain of that. I don't think you need to be pressuring anybody into anything. Okay? But I do think that women need to put their foot down. I can't tell Jhene that she wasted her time, because she'll have to say that for herself. I can't tell her she wasted her best years and she had a baby and she doing all this shit and it was in vain. That's not my truth. So at the end of the day, if marriage is something that Jhene wants, I don't know if Jhene was married, but I know she got a baby with a Marion brother from a long ass time ago. Prehistoric shit. But They said he waiting on Ariana Grande. I just personally believe if you do want to be married, then bitch, yeah, it's a lot of playing going on. And sitting around waiting for a nigga to come around, to me, that's a lame hoe sport. If you ain't happy and that's not what you want, I think you need to pack this shit on up. Because you can't make a nigga be ready, is how I feel. So if once again, if marriage is not your goal, oh, you know what? I forgot that Jhene was married. Jhene Aiko was married before she got back with Big Sean. And the people were saying she cheated on the nigga with Big Sean. I forgot about that little sham of a marriage. It happened so goddamn quick. I remember now. It was a whole big mess. It was a whole big fucking mess. Yep, I sure do remember that shit. So yeah, she's been married before. What if she doesn't want to get married again? And then people are saying that he proposed to Naya Rivera, and maybe in hindsight he felt like, ooh, I shouldn't have done that. And I want to be certain the next time. Somebody proposing to someone prior doesn't necessarily mean that they don't want you because they proposed to this person and do it. Stop comparing yourself to all these other goddamn people. So I think that Big Sean playing in her face simply because he claimed he want to be married and they got a child together. Bitch, what more of a commitment do you need? So yeah, Jhene, baby, I do think he playing. I do think he playing. They said 8 years and a child and talking like that. Yeah, because what? If we got that much work to do after all of that, why the fuck are we in a relationship? What's the point? And then there was a cute little moment. I thought it was cute. On stage recently with Jhene and Big Sean. And there was a little rap about wife type shit. And she was like, well, you ain't put no ring on my finger. Now that feels passive aggressive. Whereas, ooh. Now, this has nothing to do with Jhene Aiko and Big Sean because I don't know them. But generally speaking, child, sometimes people stay in things because they do care about you. They do love you and you're familiar. You are less scary than the prospect of being alone. You are less scary than quite possibly moving on and meeting somebody else and life being a particular way. Sometimes people feel like I know what this is like and I'm willing to stick with that. This ain't that bad. I can deal with it. Da 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 da. I think people should ask themselves, are they that person? Do you feel like a placeholder for somebody? Or do you feel like y'all are actively working towards a common goal? And that's why communication is so important. If you really want to be married and that's something that's important to you, I think your partner should know that. And I don't think you should hound them. But if you see that certain things are not happening by a certain point, then I think you need to remove yourself and do what's best for you. Anything else is settling. So these realities sometimes are harsh, but we need them. And you just got to decide what type of life you want to live, If you look back, do you feel like you'll be happy with the decisions that you made? Do you feel like you're wasting time with a person? Whatever your answer to that is, babe, act accordingly. Somebody said, it's okay. I'm still young. Baby, what is time? What is time? The facts of today are not the truths of tomorrow. And I just say that to say, yes, little Padawan, you may be young today, but you're going to look up one day, and that ain't going to be the truth if God grants you the ability to have life moving forward. So y'all can settle and spend your time, doing things that don't serve you and being in situations and relationships that do not serve you if you want to. But I promise you, you be done fucked around and looked up and time be done passed you by. You keep asking yourself over and over, maybe I'll get a job. Maybe I'll go to school. Let me ask you guys, How many of y'all remember your first day of school? First day of middle school, first day of high school, first day of college. Do you remember your first girlfriend or boyfriend? Your first school dance, your first party, the first time you got a weave, first time you went and got braces, the first time you got a car, first time, you made the football team, basketball team, the cheerleading squad. Do you remember the first day of college? Do you remember your first child? Do you remember these things? And then how fucking long ago was that? And that is life, people. Moments in time. That's it. The only thing that's ever real is the moment that we in right now. 10 minutes ago ain't even shit, if you think about it. All that ever matters is the present and what you're doing now to be better and the foundation that you're laying. And that's my point. So you so worried about, you know what I'm saying, all that other shit. Time stops for no man. You better get with the program. Okay. And that's just that. They said, we'll do this stream until we all dead then. Do you have some money? Okay. Please. You guys, Akbar and took her ass to the Aunties podcast, and it was a motherfucking mess. Do you hear me?
BB asked you, well, let's do a rap battle.
I would never fuck with her.
Why? Or no level?
Because I don't fuck with her. Bitch,
Why the
that's
rap
what you
girls
know.
can't get along? No, cause the bitch don't get along.
And y'all are really, let me just break down some shit to y'all. Y'all be saying why rap girls can't get along, but y'all don't say that about why rap niggas can't get along.
Okay, so have you ever worked in a strip club?
No, I never worked in a strip club.
Really?
No.
No,
Okay.
she
No,
a
I'm
real
a
Virgo.
mm-mm.
You was
She
shot in the
wasn't
head
shot.
before. Tell us a little bit about that.
My hood was at war.
So how did you get involved with that? Like, where were you? It was an accident.
Huh? Well, I walked out the club, and it is what it is.
Child, I'm about to go on Discord and stream this motherfucking episode. That link that I told you guys about, you can click it. Well, the QR code, excuse me. You can take a photograph of that, and it will take you directly to my Discord. So I'm going to type in Aunties Podcast, and that'll be available on that Linktree link. And then you can click it and watch it with us. That's where we're going immediately after this. Why does my Discord say age restriction? Because my Discord is for people that are 18 and up only. You guys, I want to say thank you so much for being the best part of my radio and spending some time with me tonight. We got it done. Little black girl, you are beautiful. Little black boy, you are enough. This shit gonna get hard, but never forget that if we stick together, we can get through that shit. I love you for all the reasons why they said that they couldn't. If you ain't send me no money today, fuck you and your mama. And for everybody else that did, I love you so much. Thank God for you and your mama. And so I will talk to you guys next time. If the rest of you want to come over to Discord and watch this episode with us, feel free. If not, fuck you. We'll see you next time, okay? Bye.